The story begins with 4 confident, slightly overweight girls walking toward their school. Their group is famous as F4, a name that sounds cool but actually stands for 4 chubby girls. Ayane is the leader of this group. Her friends encourage her to confess her feelings to the boy she likes, reminding her that graduation is approaching and she may not get another chance. One day, while Ayane is on her way to school, eating junk food as usual, a truck suddenly has an accident and a large idol begins rolling toward her on the road. At that moment, a boy makes a heroic entrance and saves her by pushing her aside. He gets injured and can barely stand, yet he still checks if Ayane is okay. In that instant, Ayane falls in love with him at first sight. The boy's name is Ayato, one of the most popular boys in school. Ayane thanks him for saving her, and from that day on, she cannot stop thinking about him. Sometime later, Ayane brings a chocolate cake to confess her feelings to Ayato. Her friends gather their courage and push her toward him. Ayane is extremely nervous as everyone around watches. She thanks Ayato again and then quickly confesses her love, offering him the cake. Ayato is briefly surprised, then laughs and says that perhaps she misunderstood his kindness that day as love. He bluntly tells her that she is not his type because she is too overweight, and he walks away. After this, people around them laugh at Ayane, and Ayato's fans shove her as they follow him, causing her to fall. Ayane's friends rush over, help her up, and try to comfort her because she is deeply traumatized. Later in the classroom, Ayane cries over being rejected by the person she loved. Her stomach growls from hunger, and her friends give her chocolate. They show her photos of her favorite celebrity, Minato, which briefly distract her, but she soon breaks down again and runs to the restroom. There, she admits to her friend that she truly believes she is very overweight. Her friend takes her to a massage center so she can relax. Wearing the massage outfit, Ayane feels like she looks like a potato. Just before entering the massage room, she hesitates and says there is no benefit in these things, since people will still see her as useless and unattractive. The massage therapist reassures her that the massage will relax not only her body, but also her mind. After hearing this, Ayane lets go of her pain and decides that from now on, she will live the way she wants. She chooses to follow her love for chocolate. Ayane travels from Japan to Italy, where all kinds of chocolate are sold, and begins working at a chocolate shop. Being surrounded by chocolate makes her feel happy, and no one mocks her for eating it there. She also starts exercising and lives with her roommate, a makeup artist. The roommate is gay and only interested in men. During a boat ride, when he sees a man, he runs toward him, and in the chaos, Ayane falls into the water and nearly drowns. 3 years later, Ayane wakes up in a hospital and is told that she has been in a coma all this time. When she looks in the mirror, she is shocked to see that she has lost a significant amount of weight and has become very slim. The doctor explains that a damaged organ had to be removed, and now she can eat whatever she wants without gaining weight. Later, Ayane returns to Japan. At the airport, her friends do not recognize her at all. At first, they hug another overweight girl by mistake, then suddenly realize that the person waving at them is actually Ayane. They are completely shocked. While eating together at a cafe, Ayane gives them the gift she bought and even shares half of her food since she eats less now. She explains how everything happened and admits she is a bit worried because she currently does not have a job. Her friend tells her not to worry and takes her back to the same massage center where Ayane had gone years ago. The massage therapist who once treated Ayane cannot believe her eyes and asks if she is truly the same Ayane. It is also noticed that Ayane now looks very beautiful. Her best friend requests that the massage center give Ayane a job. Since Ayane is no longer overweight and has changed greatly, they decide to hire her, which makes her extremely happy. The very next day, she goes to work feeling relieved that no one embarrasses her anymore. On her first day, she gives a massage to a client and helps the woman feel deeply relaxed. Even though she has only recently learned massage techniques, she is surprisingly skilled, as if there is some kind of magic in her hands. A few days later, another massage therapist asks Ayane for a favor. Because her hand is injured, she asks Ayane to take care of VIP clients for a while, and Ayane agrees. When Ayane looks at the client list, she is shocked to see the first name. It is the superstar Minato. When Ayane meets him, she cannot stop staring, unable to believe what she is seeing. Minato notices and asks why she is looking at him, and she quickly apologizes. She becomes so nervous that she trips and falls onto him, apologizing again. Before starting the massage, she calms herself, reminding herself that this is her job and that she must put her emotions aside and focus. Her massage is so good that Minato becomes completely relaxed and asks how she can be so skilled despite being only a trainee. Ayane explains that she does her work with love and passion, which is why it feels different. She also shares parts of her life story with him, leaving Minato quietly thoughtful after listening. After the massage, she offers him an energy drink, and as he prepares to leave, Minato once again expresses his appreciation and thanks her sincerely. Ayane feels extremely happy and leaves. Later, when Ayane returns home, she is surprised to see a poster of Minato in front of her. It turns out the poster was brought by her close friend from Italy, Andy. Andy has become a huge fan of Minato after watching his latest performance and even came all the way here hoping hoping to meet him. Ayane does not tell Andy that she has already met Minato because her work ethics do not allow her to share information about VIP clients. The next day, Minato returns for another massage. When the session ends, Ayane's stomach growls loudly from hunger. Minato asks if she is hungry and invites her to have lunch with him. Feeling shy and nervous, she apologizes and says she still has work to do. Minato laughs, hugs her gently from behind, and tells her they are the same age and can become good friends. He openly says that he likes her and invites her on a date the next day, asking her to meet him around 5 in the evening near the clinic since she will be free then. Ayane is completely stunned that her favorite superstar wants to take her out. She wonders if she is dreaming and screams with excitement after reaching home, though she also doubts whether Minato might be joking because so many beautiful girls surround him. She realizes this will be the first date of her life and begins worrying about what to wear. A notification from her favorite game appears on her phone, but she ignores it, deciding that choosing an outfit is far more important. Andy arrives and offers to help. He opens his bag and takes out dresses, handbags, shoes, and jewelry he brought from Italy, gifts he had meant to give her earlier. Ayane is overjoyed. Later, Andy helps her get ready for the date, transforming her beautifully with his makeup skills. Ayane can hardly believe her reflection and thanks him sincerely. When Andy asks who she is going out with, Ayane lies and says it is her school friend, quietly apologizing in her heart afterward. When she arrives at the meeting spot, Minato is not there at first, and she begins to think he was joking. Just as she is about to leave, Minato arrives. They greet each other, and noticing something wrong, Minato gently adjusts her dress. Ayane's heart races so fast that she briefly struggles to breathe. Nervous, she even starts walking in the wrong direction, and Minato softly corrects her. They arrive at an expensive restaurant, and Ayane tries to hide her face so Minato does not get involved in controversy. Minato takes her hand and reassures her not to worry, reminding her that they are friends now. When they reach their table, Ayane is overwhelmed by how beautiful the place is. Suddenly, she hears a notification sound from her favorite game. She is surprised to realize that it is Minato's phone, and that he loves the same game too. After this, Ayane clears a difficult level of the game that Minato had been stuck on for a long time. Minato is genuinely impressed by her gaming skills and watches her play with excitement. He then takes her phone and saves his number, telling her that next time he wants to take her to a club because he wishes to know her better. Hearing this makes Ayane very happy. They continue drinking and having dinner together, enjoying each other's company. As they leave the restaurant, Ayane politely calls him Mr. Minato, but Minato steps closer and gently asks her to call him by his first name from now on before leaving. Once again, Ayane's heart races with excitement. When she returns home, Ayane cannot stop thinking about Minato. She looks at his poster and almost kisses it, stopping herself just in time when Andy arrives. The next day, a notification from the game makes her smile as she misses Minato, and at the same time, Minato also finds himself thinking about her while playing. Later, a wealthy elderly man, an old client of the massage center, invites everyone, including Ayane, to his birthday party. Ayane hesitates, saying she has no party dress, but the man reassures her and promises to send her one. When Ayane arrives at the party, she immediately attracts everyone's attention because she looks stunning. Feeling nervous, she accidentally bumps into someone, only to realize it is Ayato, her former school crush. Before they can speak, the president arrives and thanks them both for attending. Meanwhile, the famous actress Fujichiro also arrives to wish the president a happy birthday. She knows Minato and Ayato, but not Ayane, and asks who she is. After learning about Ayane's massage center, Fujichiro is surprised and mentions that Minato has talked about Ayane before. Ayato is shocked to hear this and questions Ayane, who hides the truth by saying Minato is simply a former client. Feeling overwhelmed, Ayane walks away and starts drinking. Fujichiro later tells Ayato that Ayane is Minato's favorite girl, which is why he keeps visiting the massage center. This makes Ayato jealous and more interested in Ayane, as he wants to take everything from Minato. Ayato approaches Ayane and compliments her beauty, claiming he must have noticed her before but forgotten. Suddenly, he leans in and kisses her, explaining that it is so they will not forget each other next time. Ayane is left stunned and confused. As Ayane is about to leave, she sees Fujichiro talking with Minato. A manager then approaches Ayane and tells her that Minato and Fujichiro are going to get married soon, a decision made by both families. While Ayane is still processing this shock, the manager further humiliates her, saying that girls from lower classes often try to seduce superstars but can never marry them due to social standards. Deeply hurt, Ayane leaves. On her way out, the president offers to escort her. Inside the elevator, Ayane remembers the birthday gift she forgot to give him and hands it over. However, the president suddenly leans toward her and says he wants her as his gift. At that moment, the elevator door opens, and the president's wife sees them. The president panics and rushes away, while his wife assumes Ayane tried to seduce her husband. This accusation leaves Ayane completely broken. When Ayane returns home, she bursts into tears. Andy, who has been waiting for her, realizes something is wrong and comforts her. Ayane angrily angrily says that rich people are perverts and swears never to attend such parties again. Andy reassures her that everything will be okay. The next day at work, Ayane cannot stop thinking about Minato. Suddenly, Ayato arrives, claiming that Minato could not come due to an important matter and sent him instead. Trusting him, Ayane begins the massage, telling herself it is her duty. During the session, Ayato grabs her hand, asks her out, and tries to kiss her again. Just as he is about to force it, Minato rushes in, shouting Ayato's name. Everyone freezes. Minato reveals that he never sent Ayato and came on his own. He scolds Ayato for trying to get close to Ayane. Ayato casually brushes it off, saying he was only having fun and meant nothing serious. Minato tells Ayane that he wants to talk to her that night. Ayane stays quiet at first, so Minato gently asks her to speak with him. Eventually, she agrees to meet him in the evening. When Ayane arrives, she is dressed casually and wears no makeup this time. Minato does not care at all about her appearance, but he notices that she seems unhappy. He asks if she is upset with him and mentions that she has been acting strangely. He also asks about Ayato, saying that Ayato told him they went to the same school and that knowing each other would actually be a good thing. Ayane replies that Minato should not worry and says she is fine and even more comfortable than before. She admits that she knows Ayato, but explains that Ayato cannot recognize her anymore for some reason. When Minato asks why, Fujichiro suddenly appears and claims she knows the reason. Fujichiro accuses Ayane of hiding her true identity and even lying about her name. She then shows Minato an old photograph of Ayane from when she was overweight. Minato is confused and struggles to understand who Ayane truly is. In reality, Fujichiro is using Ayane's past and her awakening from a coma as a secret to damage her image. Fujichiro believes Ayane will be scared into silence. However, Ayane bravely admits that the girl in the photo is indeed her. She confesses that she hid her identity and reveals her full name, Ayane Sakura. She explains that she used to be very overweight and that no one liked her back then. She believes that even now, people would not care about her if she were not slim and intelligent. Although Minato tells her that this is not how he sees her, Ayane does not listen. Instead, Ayane turns to Fujichiro and firmly states that there is nothing between her and Minato. She says they are only friends and have only had lunch once. She adds that no matter how much effort she puts into her appearance, she does not deserve a rich, handsome superstar like Minato. She wishes both Minato and Fujichiro a happy future together. As she tries to leave, she stumbles and falls. Minato rushes forward to help her, but Fujichiro stops him. Ayane stands up on her own and walks away. Minato wants to follow her, but Fujichiro warns him about reporters outside and the risk of becoming headlines. However, Minato ignores these concerns and runs after Ayane because he truly likes her. He grabs her hand and asks her to let him explain. Unfortunately, reporters arrive, and Ayane quickly leaves to avoid any scandal. When she returns home, she cries deeply, believing she has lost Minato forever. The next day at work, Minato's fans recognize Ayane as the girl seen with him in photos and attempt to attack her. Ayane manages to escape. When she later returns home, she finds many reporters waiting and questioning her about whether she is dating Minato. She avoids answering and escapes again. Later, Fujichiro appears on television and tells the media that Ayane and Minato are not dating. She claims Ayane is merely her friend and that everything was a misunderstanding. Fujichiro then states that she herself is dating Minato and that they will be getting married soon. Fujichiro further lies by saying that Ayane is actually dating Minato's friend, Ayato. Hearing this, Ayane becomes furious at Fujichiro's false claims. At that moment, Ayato appears and explains that Fujichiro is saying all of this to protect Minato's public image. Otherwise, Minato could be removed from his upcoming films, and fans would be outraged if they believed he was dating two women at the same time. Regarding Ayato's agency, he explains that this news has become a hot topic lately, and associating Ayane with him would give him free publicity among people who have forgotten his name. He assures Ayane that he will take care of her because he knows she is stressed and frightened by all the drama. He offers that she stay at his apartment for a few days to avoid the media, and promises that she will be able to eat delicious food there. He also claims she would be living alone. Ayane recalls a moment from the past when he once helped her, and thinks that maybe he is not so bad after all. Wanting to stay away from Minato as well, she agrees to go with him. As soon as they enter the apartment, Ayato tries to push himself onto her. Ayane immediately rejects him and scolds him for trying to take advantage of her. Ayato smiles and tells her she does not realize how lucky she is to have the chance to become his girlfriend. He also mentions that he heard she used to be in love with him during their school days. He then tells her that Fujichiro and Minato broke up a long time ago but never informed the media. According to him, Fujichiro is now using this situation to get close to Minato again. Ayane is shocked by this and realizes that Fujichiro has been manipulating everything to separate her from Minato. When Ayane confronts Ayato for helping Fujichiro, he shows no shame at all. Ayane tells him that the Ayato she loved during school was wonderful, but the Ayato standing in front of her now is a pervert. She slaps him and runs away. While running, Ayane falls on the road. Her phone slips from her bag and shows a notification from the same game she used to play with Minato. She begins to cry, missing him deeply, and realizes that she truly started to like Minato, but now everything feels over. On her way home, she sees a truck carrying a huge Buddha statue. Just like in the past, the truck stops and the statue falls and starts rolling down the road. Ayane panics and tries to run, but she falls and believes no one will save her this time. To her shock, Minato makes a heroic entrance once again and saves her as they both fall to the side of the road. She asks how he found her, and Minato says he has been searching for her for a long time. He hugs her tightly, saying he is relieved she is safe. Ayane quickly pulls away and tells him to stay away from her because she feels unworthy of him and does not even like herself. Hearing this, Minato hugs her again and finally confesses his feelings. He tells her how much he likes her and how special she is to him, saying she is just like him, pure-hearted and fun. Ayane is left speechless because she also feels the same way deep inside. Soon, reporters arrive, forcing them to flee. Suddenly, Ayane's friends arrive in a car to rescue her. Minato initially thinks they are kidnapping them, but they hug him tightly since they are huge fans of his. The scene becomes playful and humorous as Ayane looks back and sees her friends deliberately falling all over Minato. Eventually, they arrive at the place where Ayane keeps her cow, explore the area, and later have a barbecue party together. Minato genuinely enjoys their company, finding it a refreshing and different experience. Later, they hear Fujichiro's interview, where she apologizes to the fans for hiding her breakup and admits her mistakes. Her fans become angry with her over the lies. Minato realizes he must go and resolve the situation, or Fujichiro will face serious trouble. Before leaving, he tells Ayane that he will return. Later, Ayane sits outside feeling sad, wondering whether Minato will truly come back. Her friends cheer her up, joking that even though Ayane has become slim, they will always remain chubby, and everyone laughs together. The scene then shifts to Ayato's photo shoot, where a fan tries to give him chocolates. At first, Ayato refuses, saying he does not like chocolates. The girl becomes sad, but Ayato suddenly remembers how he once rejected Ayane's gift in the past. He calls the fan back, accepts the chocolates, and everyone becomes happy, promising their support. Ayato realizes that kindness and good behavior win fans, marking the beginning of his good boy era after a lifetime of being a playboy. The story then moves to the day Minato comes to meet Ayane after resolving everything. Ayane tells him that she is not ready to date yet and wants to explore new things to understand what she truly wants in life. She also explains that being together could affect Minato's career, so they should give it more time. Minato leans in to kiss her but stops halfway, smiles and says he will wait for her and hopes she will not take too long. He promises that when he returns, they will officially be together. Ayane feels deeply happy seeing how he respects her decision, and Minato assures her that he will come back soon. After this, the scene changes to Andy and Yan, where Ayane is truly happy and ready to explore the next country. And with that, this beautiful story comes to an end. So friends, if you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.